My name's Mwaiswanyende Edward, a proud snail farmer in Uganda. I do snail farming, and I'm under this farming of snails called the African giant land snails, and mostly I have the Achatina flicker. Yes.
So how did you get the parent stock?
I got the parent stock from sourcing out from the bush. I sourced it from the neighbors, the banana plantations around, and even in my farm. What you need to know when you're preparing that house for the snail, that you have to limit them from escaping. So any structure which can limit snails from going out or from escaping, you can rear snails in there. For example, you can do wooden pens, you can do greenhouse, you can do concrete pens, and you put the fertile soil or a good soil for snail farming. Then after that, you have to make sure that they all have doors or covers so that the snails don't escape. Yeah.
So how long does it take? Or how does it reproduce, and how long does it take to mature?
Snails, they do lay eggs. After laying eggs, the eggs takes 21 days, like that one of a hen. Then after 21 days, they hatch. From hatch day to table size, it takes 8 months. If you're a good farmer, if you are taking care of them well, they take only 80 months then to reach a table size. But to be productive or to start laying again, it takes 12 months. That's a year.
So, being a good farmer, what does it take? How do you care for them?
You have to feed them in time. You have to moisturize the pen or the greenhouse. You have to give them water where it's necessary. For example, in drought, snails do drink a lot of water, and they like taking water during drought season. Another thing, you have to balance the diet. You have to feed these supplements and even the formulated feeds. Yes, sir.
There's where you said it can be a female, and then it can also become.
Naturally, snails are hermaphrodite. They do have the two reproductive system. It can be a male as well as it can be a female. So if you have, like, let me say, if you have 200 snails in your pen, expect them all to give you young ones.
Okay.
Yes.
Where is the market?
The market is online, and even restaurants and hotels around Uganda. If you're looking for a market, you're supposed to look for those hotels and restaurants which sell seafood. They buy snails. Mostly even those hotels which feed the West Africans. I can't mention them here, but where West Africans do eat, they eat snails because it is their delicacy. But I have so many friends who do eat snails, and they say, wow, it's good. Yes.
Apart from meat, what else do we get from snails?
We can harvest slime from a snail. We can harvest brew water from a snail. We sell snail shells. So many things, which even meat. So many things which we get from snails.
What is the pricing, and in which quantities?
The pricing, for example, if someone tells you, I want snail meat cleaned, for me here, a kilo goes for 65 to 75,000 Uganda shillings. If someone is buying, let me say, if someone is taking a pet, is buying one, it goes for 1,000 each. Yes, please.
And these other products?
The products, for example, the slime, because for me, I've never ever harvested brew water, but if slime, I do harvest them. I do harvest it. So for me, a kg of slime, it goes for 300,000.
And you harvest that from how many?
I harvest, you can get that 1 kg from 100, either sometimes 100 or 120 snails.
What is the future? of snail farming to you and maybe in Uganda?
I think it's growing, and I want to push it to reach a level of even Ugandans can eat snails. For those who are interested in doing snail farming, I'm training, I'm advising people at their farms. I'm even sensitizing my community to join me in the business so that we can also eat this money which has been there for a long period of time without harvesting it from the snails.